personality, the cult of personality, the cult of personality.
Hello, Internet. It's your local Red Reviewer again. And this time I'm reviewing a show called Noah Knows Best, because clearly when MEM Bases decides to show me what life at his high school was like, he wants to make sure that everyone has the cheesiest lines on the planet. This show only ran for one season. Let that sink in. It ran exactly one season of 13 episodes. And you want me to review it and explain why it deserves a second season. It only ran once, people, from 2000 to 2001. The reason I can tell, because of the stuff that I have watched on YouTube of Noah Knows Best, the lines are terrible. The delivery of the entire cast, there are only 3 black people. That's probably just a minor nitpick on diversity there, but I'm still looking at it and going like, this is the 90s, the most PC time in all of American history. Yeah, I was expecting more. But let's not wait any longer. Let's jump straight into this and see Noah Knows Best. Oh my God, there's black people. Quickly, brothers, run! Do not walk to your nearest exit and save your acting careers. It's too late for everyone else on that show. They have already shot themselves in the foot with the terrible acting. Just listen to some of these lines. Oh my God, yes, they did just go there. And note that each and every one of them are acting the exact same level of surprise as the people who are going like, we can't leave here? Guard. Everyone in this show clearly is looking at it and going, Am I really on a show called Noah? I am. I'm either in a nightmare or the guy who wrote my contract is a complete douche. I don't know which is coming first. And then they find out it's the latter of the two. And you're like, holy balls, guys, you didn't read your contract? Come on, that's like people going into the iPhone store, buying an iPhone and accepting the terms and agreements without reading them. Who does that shit? And don't even get me started on the celebrity guest stars. Oh my God, we're caught in yet another one of these awkward situations with obsessive fans. Thing to save this show. Watching this show is like watching a train wreck. Normally, you can't look away from that shit. But then you realize that this is the train of dreams and recovering patients of some terrible disease crashing in to the train of kittens and puppies. And you're asking, who would do such a thing? Who would put these two trains on a collision course with each other? It's the same thing with Noah Knows Best. You're like, who would do this? And you know who you can point your rage at? Nickelodeon Studios. Because they're the ones who made this bullshit, and they're likes this show while you're watching this particular clip, you're wrong. You are wrong. No. This show, no. Just no. Noah does not know that. You were fooled. You, sir, you lose. And that's all I have to say about that. It had terrible writing. It was really badly acted. It was a 90s TV show. You could press those things into a can and sell them on the side of the road for 50 cents a piece at the time. People were probably like, I've seen it before, and it's been done better. Next! And that's when it got canceled. Noah cried a tiny tear as he watched his entire career as an actor go down the drain. So sad. So sad. If it did come back for another season, people would be like, why the fuck did you bring this back for another season? They haven't learned how to act. Hell, if we got the people from Twilight to do the acting for this, I'm sure it would be exactly as interesting. You know what? You know what? Just for my amusement, so that I can have a laugh, make that happen, Hollywood. Bring back Noah Knows Best with all of the actors from Twilight. And especially that girl whose only reaction to everything seems to be, oh my God, everything is just so mad. Characters, just as a cameo, I don't need much. Just as a cameo. That's all I would need. That even harder than it bombed the first time. And well, with that painfully excruciating look at what a preparatory high school was in the 90s and probably nowadays, I bid you good night. And for the sake of you, I hope I have enough Applejack left over from the last time I had to drink myself into sleep so deep that it was like death, that I might not have woken up, that I can find that bottle of Applejack again. It was not a pleasant time the next morning, but hopefully this time it will bring a better show to be watched. Until next time, I'm your local Red Reviewer signing off.